I made this quick video just to add some context to the review document I'm sending over for Sendero. So I'll go through each one and add context as needed. So the location pages, I looked at their services and I looked at the search engine results for the services that they're targeting. And I think location pages, basically pages on their website that are targeting specific cities, would be a really good way to go. And I come to this conclusion because when I Google commercial roofing and general contractor, here at the top of the search results, there's this map pack. And so what that tells me is that Google thinks the intent is for when someone's looking for a commercial roofer, that they're looking locally for that service provider. So with that said, I know they already have several addresses in different cities. They might as well go ahead and set up Google My Business profiles and also have a corresponding page for each of those cities so that they're better able to rank well and get more visibility for those cities. Anything that can help with commercial roofing or general contracting, because these are both very competitive industries when it comes to organic visibility. So anything that can help would really benefit what they're getting with their organic traffic. And then the same for general contractor. Again, I see the map pack here. So it seems that commercial roofing would have more search volume. So I recommend prioritizing commercial roofing. And I left a link here to this article about city pages if you're not familiar. But I would make this one of my top priorities for their campaign. On-page SEO. So I would say that I found a few common things that need to be cleaned up, but probably the most important here is the absence of heading 1 tags. Heading 1 tags are very important. They pretty much tell the Google bot what that web page is about. And I saw that there were quite a few pages where the heading 1 tag was missing. And really, these are one of those areas on the page where you really want to try to incorporate the target keywords. It's really a must. So that needs to be cleaned up. For page titles, I saw that those are general, pretty generic. So page title, again, is a little snippet of text that is in the tab, at the top of the tab. There definitely needs to be more keywords incorporated there. Then alt tags, probably not as important, but any little thing with on-page SEO compounds. So just another area that needs to be cleaned up. Site architecture. So for site architecture, I see right now that most of the pages, or really all of the pages that I saw, are following the URL structure where you have senderous.com/services/ whatever the page slug is. And I really think this needs to be broken out a bit better. So I'll put together this diagram. Let me zoom in here a bit more. So you see here you have the home page, and then you have, I think you should break this out into services. So have a services silo and then have a industries vertical silo. And then under the services silo, you'll have each of the 3 services that they're currently listing on their services page. So insurance loss, storm damage restoration, commercial roofing, general contracting. And then on the industries vertical silo, you're going to have each of the industries that are listed on their homepage. And the lines here, they represent links. So the homepage will link both to the services category page and the industries category page. And then under the services page, you're going to link to each of these specific service pages, sub-pages, I should say. And then the same for the industries page. And just to give you an example, I provided some URL examples so that you can see what I'm thinking about here. And let's say that you're going to continue to add content to their website. From an SEO perspective, I would continue to build under these different categories. So if, let's say, for example, that they really wanted to boost their commercial roofing visibility, then I would build content under that subcategory. And then kind of it'll be its own mini silo. So maybe 4 or 5 articles related to commercial roofing, and they're all linking together, and then they all link back to the main commercial roofing page. Moving on, rich data with JSON LD. So from my review of their competitors, many of their competitors are using JSON LD schema to mark up the data on the website. And these are some of the common types of schema I found, and I recommend adding to their website. And I made a quick note here. On their About Us page, I'm not sure if this is their preference, but I would really like to see actual profiles. Maybe even if it's just the leadership team, because I did see that competitors are using the person schema type. However, that's only appropriate if you have an About Us page that actually has bios on different team members. So highly recommended, and this will really help Google better understand the information that's on their website, and that will really help with visibility long term. And then website performance, I really see an area of opportunity here. So, and really focusing in here on the first byte, the start to render time, and first contentful paint. First byte, I would actually like to see that at 0.5 seconds, so that's way too high, or it's taking way too long. Start render and first contentful paint, I would like those around the 2-second mark, 1 to 2 seconds. So a big area of improvement for this website. And that's pretty much it. If I had to prioritize these, I would definitely prioritize the website performance first, followed by the site architecture, and then location pages. I would probably put website performance number 1, location pages and site architecture are probably the same priority, and then on-page SEO and JSON LD schema implementation at a lower level than those other areas. And not mentioned here, but 2 things that are not mentioned here. First, the content on the pages now, it's a bit thin. They're, like I said earlier in the video, they are in very competitive niches in terms of ranking well and getting visibility organically. So I highly recommend that we build the content on those pages so that there's more opportunity to go in depth about those topics and more opportunities to target long tail keywords. The second thing, and I'm not sure if this would be appropriate for this business, but just bringing it up, is that they really need to leverage websites like HomeAdvisor, NGList, Thumbtack. There are several others out there where contractors can pretty much set up their own profile, and that's another way that they can generate leads. So even though those websites are more geared towards residential projects, there is opportunity there for businesses who want to focus on commercial. So those are my recommendations. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.